So I'm gonna start. 1, 2, 3, go. My teddy bear is just in the background. It's not even
Really?
Because you blocked it.
What's your teddy bear's business in this video?
And the
Brings us to the moon. Girls, what y'all trying?
go. Hi guys, good evening. It's evening over here. And today I have with me Dolapo Pops. That's what I call her. Don't call her that though.
Hi guys, my name is Dolapo.
Her name is Dolapo. And she's a young entrepreneur. She's a CEO of Prettyinksignatures. Okay.
You have to put that part.
Yeah. And she's a CEO of Prettyinksignatures, like a very popular makeup artistry brand here in West Africa. Though she's available worldwide and she's available to travel. She's really good at what she does. Like, she started her career when she was really young. And she's gonna just tell us about how she...
It's just because you said I started like when I was really young. You make it sound like I started when I was 15.
Yeah, well, young is relative, girl. So she started when she was like young, and now she's everywhere. She has a lot of followers. She's very good at what she does. She's a big name in the industry, and I invited her over to my channel to just give you guys some motivation, some encouragement, some tips and some tricks, how she started, how it's been for her. You guys would definitely learn a thing or two from this. So let's hear from Dolapo herself. Okay,
First, I'm not the first person you bring on this channel.
the second.
Oh my god.
But
Okay.
I am
It's all good.
pretty.
It's all good.
I am pretty, girl.
Okay, so
Okay, so my first question for Dolapo is, what inspired you to forget your typical 9-to-5 and pursue your passion?
okay, so I don't think I was always a 9-to-5 person. Because
Okay.
I really like working. Whatever I do, I like to put my all into it. So for me, even a typical 9-to-5 job is not 9-to-5 for me. Because I remember during my NYC, I used to go to work on my CDS days, which you were not allowed to do. But I used to like to go to work. So it wasn't like I always wanted to see like everything I put my heart to do. I always wanted to see like
To the end.
to the end. So even if I didn't have to go to work, I was always at work. So yeah, so for makeup, for instance, it was just me following my passion. It was, I mean, when I was working, it was always getting in the way of my job. Everything I was doing was makeup. And even my boss had to tell me at one point, you know what, I love the passion you put into your makeup. I want you to actually pursue your makeup
Passion.
dream. And I was like, oh my god, I was so scared because I was thinking I had a 9-to-5 that was paying, like there was steady income coming in.
Exactly.
And I was thinking, okay, where am I going to start from? So my boss actually said, you know, I'm going to pay you for 3 months so you can actually figure out what you want to do with your makeup stuff.
What
I'm
a
like,
nice boss.
okay, but still I got another job. I got another job because I was so scared. And then it took me working somewhere else where I wasn't appreciated. I mean, I was earning far less than I was earning even when I was serving. But it took me that other job to realize that I needed to start what I love doing.
Thing.
I mean, you work for someone, and what working for people made me know was that I could actually put structure in my new business. So I took the experience I had from my 9-to-5, the punctuality, the certain structures, finance, admin, the organization. I actually took that from the proper job to my business, admin structures, and everything I do. So I wouldn't say it was a bad experience having a 9-to-5.
But it helped you.
It helps me
in
like
your business. Yeah. Okay, that's very good, Dolapo. So how challenging has it been for you?
Oh my god, it's been crazy. I mean, at first when I first started, my dad was like, no
Girl,
child
what are you
of
doing?
mine. Like my dad was like, you studied a public health course, so you can actually work for NGOs, you can do this. So my dad, I didn't talk to my dad was like, he didn't want to hear from me for like, he thought I was mad. He was like,
Whoa.
he got me jobs in like a lot of NGOs, and I just kept lying. I think that was what hurt him. I kept lying that, I went for the interview, but I didn't see the guy. Then I'll go like, oh, I was at the gate like from morning till night. I wouldn't even start crying. My dad would be like, are you serious? So I think when he found out I was lying, my dad was just so disappointed, and he was like, you know what? You broke my heart. And so it took me actually, I think it took that happening to actually make me decide that I need to show my dad that
I can be successful.
I can do this. And this is going to bring in money. It's going to make me, you know, comfortable, and I don't have to come back home. And then now I think my dad is like, I mean, when people go like, oh yeah, Dolapo's dad, my dad go like, yes.
She's now like proud of you.
Yeah, but it wasn't like so easy. But I mean, having the tenacity to go on. I mean, a lot of people that I know that were makeup artists, some of them dropped up along the way, got 9 to 5, and were like, oh, they were tired. But I knew where I was coming from. I knew I couldn't go back home and tell my dad, you know what, just get me
back those jobs.
Yeah, but I knew I had to just prove myself, and I'm glad I did.
Prove yourself to him and to yourself.
Myself, yeah.
Okay, good. So Dolapo, how?
He's so nice.
Thank you. Oh, okay. How have you and are you able to cope with the challenges you have faced when you started and the challenges you face right now?
So when I first started, it was all about me getting clients. It was about putting my name out there, and there was obviously like not so much makeup artists out there. It was a bit, in Abuja, where I started from, it was basically after Tara and just a few people.
Just the big names.
Yeah,
then.
so it was, I needed to like prove that my makeup work was good enough. So it was always me I'm always doing free makeup for people.
Wow.
So that you see what I can do, and then you go like, okay, yeah. So it was always, I mean, I love doing makeup, so it wasn't like, when I used to do makeup then, it wasn't like, oh, I'm finishing my makeup product. It was me, I need to do this. I need to make
really passionate about
I need to make sure that this person likes what I'm doing and then comes back.
Yeah, okay.
So now the challenge is now handling the many clients that are available.
Wow.
So you always have to be at like more than one place at the same time. And I think one of the things I heard right now is actually saying no, I'm not available.
Oh, to people because you're like overbooked and stuff.
Yeah, alright, no, sorry.
Wow, girl. Okay, so who and what inspires you towards greatness, Dolapo?
I think the one person that I would say is my mom.
Wow. Okay.
My mom is, I mean, my mom started out she was working in the bank, and then she started doing business. And then everything my mom did, I could see that she always stood out.
Okay.
She would say, okay, this is what we're doing now, and then we have to do it. We have to make sure it's perfect. And so I mean, when I do stuff now, I go like, I need my mom to say this is good.
Wow.
I need my mom to say this is good. So the moment I'm doing something, even when I start out a new venture, I just go like, Mom, what do you think? I just go like, you can do it. Like, so I think always having to, I mean, before it was about my dad, proving to my dad. Now it's about my mom just going like, you got it, girl. So my mom is really like,
because you've seen her proof over the years, like she's a perfectionist and she always does things on point. So you want to be like,
I want to be like that kind of person.
Wow. That's nice. So where do you see yourself in 5 years' time?
In 5 years' time, that is so close. 5 years' time. Okay, already I have started like a product line, which is like a new business from my already existing business. I started making handmade soaps.
Oh yes,
and,
beautiful ones.
Yeah, but it's not under Pretty Ink.
Okay.
It's not now like a family venture. So my mom, my sisters, my dad, everybody's involved. So in 5 years' time, I think I really want to focus more on the skincare.
Okay, skincare products.
Yeah, skincare products.
Wow.
Because I don't want to go into makeup production.
Okay.
If I'm not going to be in the lab.
Okay.
I want to be in the lab, but because skincare and making soaps actually gives me the opportunity to actually decide what is my product.
What goes into your product.
So until I'm able to go into a lab, a makeup lab, and decide what goes into a product, I can't do that yet. So I can do that with my skincare, which is all natural and made products.
Wow.
So in 5 years' time, I see that as one of the top 5 brands in Nigeria.
Wow.
Yeah, that's how far.
In Nigeria or like outside as well?
In Nigeria first. 10
Then
years
you-
outside Nigeria.
Wow, so you're aiming for like an
Yeah,
international name.
exactly.
Everybody knows your brand. That's
Yeah.
very good. Well done.
Thank you.
What do you consider to be your greatest achievement?
Okay, so that is actually my skincare.
Okay.
Because I didn't need to tell myself I couldn't do it. I just used to go like, oh, a lot of people are doing it. So, but the first time I actually did try, and the first time I actually used one of my products, I was like, God, I made that.
Wow, you're like, this is so
As in, I was
good.
so emotional. I said when I said it to my mom was, and my mom couldn't even believe it. Also, she was like, you made this with yourself. Yeah. So
Wow.
I think so far, every time I make soap, actually, I just go like,
Like, girl, you did it again.
you can do it.
Prove to yourself.
Yeah, so every time I think, and because I'm always working on new recipes for new soaps and products, I'm always achieving, like, I'm always blowing my mind.
Wow.
I blow my mind.
So you go and do research
Yeah.
on the products you put in,
yeah,
the natural organic
on everything
products.
I put in. I mean, every time I don't like to do the same thing over again. I want to do
Okay.
something new and different that will actually help your skin get better.
Okay.
So I don't just keep it so, oh, we already have that coffee soap. I want to do something different.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow, interesting. Okay, darling. So, can you give a word of advice to all the youth out there on if you want to start your career or starting your business, or if you're doing both? Like, what kind of things should you put into practice so you can get to the top, you can grow, you can build a very good brand like yours? What do you do? Just give us, tell
Okay,
us
the
something.
first thing I'll say is be diligent. Like, if you're going to do your 9 to 5, let your 9 to 5 not disrupt your business. If you're going to do both, so whatever you're going to do, when you're at work, be at work. When you're
Okay.
doing your business, do your business. Although sometimes the life of an entrepreneur is, it's not 9 to 5, it's 24 hours. So
True.
you have to be able to handle that.
True.
Because if you're working for someone, the person you're working for is obviously not going to be happy if you start doing your personal business on company
In his time,
So you
yes.
have to be able to know how to balance that
both.
out. But otherwise, if you're going to start out on business, like if you're going to focus on your business all through, make sure that you're determined, you're focused, and always get like a couple of friends.
Okay.
So always like not yes people, but more like people that will always question your every move and ask you why are you doing this. So that
Okay.
you can always go back to your drawing board and say, okay, the reason why I'm doing this is this. But if you don't have those people, you tend to just, when something happens along the way, you just tend to give up. But when you know
Okay.
why you're doing what you're doing, because someone has put it to you,
Okay.
you're able to answer those questions, like when you feel down or something along the
So
line.
people who you're like accountable to,
Yeah,
kind
exactly,
of.
exactly.
Okay. Wow, that's interesting. All right, Dolapo. So my final question for you is, how can you encourage the youth of today that lack motivation, don't really know what to do, they think like the economy is bad, the country is bad? What word of encouragement can you give to the youth of today on what to do, how to, be successful in what they're doing or what they're going to start doing?
I think it's all about your dreams.
Okay.
It's about how far you can see it. If it's beyond the economy, if it's beyond what is happening in Nigeria, you always get better. You always see past that. I always
True.
tell people that what you have is not a financial problem, because when I started my business, I remember I started with about 5,000 naira.
Wow.
And every money I got after that was put back into the business. So nobody gave me 1 million naira to say start doing makeup. Yeah, it was the money I had that I used to start what I wanted to do.
And now you've grown so much, like you have your own studio.
Yeah, I have
you
my
a
own
client
studio. I have
base.
like people working with me. So
Wow.
it's just about how far your eyes can see. It's not a Nigerian problem. It is a you problem.
Okay,
You
so it
have
starts
to-
with
It
you.
starts with you. It starts
How
with you.
far you can dream,
Yeah,
how big you
convincing
can
yourself and pushing yourself.
Okay.
Because even when you start doing business as an entrepreneur in Nigeria, there'll be times when you don't have clients, nobody's calling you for anything.
True.
You're always going to have to push and go out there and, keep pushing yourself. It's not a factor of the economy, believe me.
True.
Even in these times, you're still seeing people spending so much money on irrelevant things.
Exactly.
So you still always need to go out there. It's beyond what you see. It's all about your dream. And again, you need to write your dream, your everything, your vision of your business on paper, so that even when things look so down and everything, you can always go back, read it, and
reflect and remember why you started
and motivate yourself, because you wrote it when you were excited and everything.
True.
So when you feel down, you can still remember what you wrote when you were excited, so that excitement can come back.
Wow, interesting. I even learned from it. So that's it, guys, from Dolapo. She has slayed my face.
Oh my god, you look so gorgeous. I didn't slay my face.
Thank you, Dolapo.
I'm looking at you like, oh.
And she did it.
I'm like, I should have put more effort in my face.
See, like, she has made me look so gorgeous, and this is what she does. Like, her standard is the same every time. She's excellent. Like, she's very good. Every time you need makeup, just call her, and she's really good. She does trainings as well.
I feel as in you're making me feel like
like the very first time she did my face, I was like, oh my goodness, she was the motivation for me to go and learn. I was like, wow, so someone can actually do this on another person's face. I was like, I really need to.
You never told me that though.
Learn. She was my motivation. She doesn't know, and then I went to learn. I'm like, I have to learn to do this. So she's really good. Like, she's a silent motivation she never knew.
Oh my god.
And then I saw her making soaps and stuff, and I'm like, wow, like, this girl is really something. So I'm gonna leave her details in my description box down below, so you guys can go check her out. Definitely check her out, because she's very good at what she does. She's inspiring. She's a sweet person as well. So,
oh my god.
and she's agreed to do
me cry.
interview and give you guys some tips. I think you guys should appreciate that. Anyways, until my next video, I'm in NdatseNdomo on Facebook, Snapchat, Twitter, Instagram, and of course YouTube. If you like this video, don't forget to give me a thumbs up. Subscribe by clicking the red button down below, so you can always get notified when I post.
And like this video. Like this video, with the one with the most likes.
Love you guys. I'll see you in my next video. Bye.
Cuban links, designer mix, Inglewood's finest shoes. Don't look too hard, might hurt yourself. Known to give the color red the blues. Shit.
Okay, so you ready, girl?
Yeah.
Yes, girl. Be so vain right now.
You're being so vain, because like you can see yourself like.
Okay.
Just calm down. Is it focused?
Yes, it is. Wait, let me turn it off and turn it on.
Out of each of them.
Oh,
so if you're going to have a 9 to 5, let your 9 to 5 be your 9 to 5. Don't put your business. I mean, if you're going to be a business person. Oh my god. Okay, ready.
Okay, now I'm ready.